Get up, get focused, and get into your passion, because we mow everywhere we go. Last night, the house that we're staying in, there's an outside deck, and there's a fire pit on that outside deck, and there's chairs all around the fire pit. And I started the fire pit and went out and sat by the fire pit, and slowly, one by one, my kids started to come out. First Anna Catherine, then Corbett, Pearson, Latham, Jackson, and then Angie came out. And all 7 of us sat around that fire pit and just talked and told stories. And it was just an incredible time to just sit with your family that you love so greatly and just enjoy their presence and just relish in it. And as I sat there, I looked through the windows into the house, and on the television there was a football game on, and there's all kinds of electronics in the house. But with all that we would normally do, we'd be so caught up going in, watching games on TV or doing things, and just so separated and busy. Instead, we slowed down the pace and we just hung out with each other. We just enjoyed each other. One of my favorite scriptures, because it talks about running, says to run with endurance the race set before you. And the word endurance, which is one of my favorite words because I try to model my life around endurance, what it really means is to remain under a certain situation, whether that be suffering, whether that be joy, whether that be a challenge. It just means to keep going, to remain under, to relish in that moment. And as we sat there talking, I thought, our lives are so busy. There's very rare times now when all 7 of us are together. Somebody's always got something to do, a game, a dance class, a class. Latham's away at college. But to grasp that moment and just remain together in that moment, talking, enjoying, was so precious. We get so busy, we get so hurried, looking at a certain goal or a certain objective, that we miss the moment. Leo Tolstoy in War and Peace said, "A man on a 1,000-mile journey must learn to forget the goal, to slow down and just do 25 miles a day, then stop and rest and recover." And I understand what he means. When you see a goal and you're so doggedly chasing it, you miss the moment. You miss the journey. Last night I learned how precious it was just to slow down and abide in the journey. It was an opportunity that may not come again or for a long time. So when those opportunities come, slow down, remain in it, endure in that moment, learn from it what it wants to teach you, gain from it what it wants to give you. Opportunities are precious. Make the most of them. Moyo, everywhere we go.